Professional boxing has always been the dominant force in combat sports, and it still is, producing many superstars, often with rags to riches stories. In recent history, pugilists like Floyd Mayweather, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua have become multi-millionaires and cultural icons. Huge sellout events packed to capacity with celebrities in attendance, boxing has been the foundation for the house that is combat sport. Now, with the rise of the UFC and MMA as a whole becoming a mainstream sport, it has given a different look to the general public about what is an acceptable level of violence. Strikes to a grounded opponent, submissions, kicks, all a part of mixed martial arts, have become more widely accepted as being part of sport rather than being thuggish and distasteful. As MMA has grown in popularity, producing megastars in its own right, so have all of the martial arts. As the saying goes, a rising tide lifts all boats. With Muay Thai being an important component of a complete MMA game, far more people are aware of its power. With this new acceptance has brought about further evolution, with shows now bringing in the use of smaller gloves. The era of the MMA glove in Muay Thai is upon us. Starting with smaller promotions such as John Wayne Parr's Caged Muay Thai, which at first came under scrutiny for veering away from tradition, and then Muay Extreme in Thailand, the style of fighting became liked by fans. Delivering more knockout finishes and shortening bout length to 3 rounds, the fights became more exciting to the general public, which pushed Asia's biggest promotion, ONE FC, to adopt suit. The small gloves really are a game changer. In Muay Thai there are styles within the sport. There are the Muay cows, the clinch and knee fighters, the Muay Fameux, the tricky slicksters like Sanchai, and the Muay mats, the powerhouse boxer low kickers like Rodtang. In the stadiums, the Muay mats are always at a slight disadvantage as their favoured techniques, punches and low kicks, are not looked upon as favourably by the judges. Unless they score a knockout, they can often lose a decision. But now, with the small gloves, the tide has turned in favour of these powerhouse fighters. Punches now slip through guards, and less padding results in more damage. The punches have deadlier consequences. I find this an interesting time for strikers, as we are now seeing the elite in striking better replicate the stand-up in MMA with the 4-ounce gloves. Things like clinching will be different with the small gloves, as punches can still do damage from that range, and it can be harder to trap someone as the hands can slip away more easily. It is also to be noted that a lot of Western fighters prefer to throw hands, so more fighters will excel through this rule set. But conversely, the Thais are so experienced, fazed by so little, they use this as an extra tactic of intimidation, putting even more spite in their shots. There have been some unbelievable fights so far, and with one signing a lot of the hot talent in Muay Thai, it seems it will only get bigger. The future is a very exciting time for Muay Thai. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you from Pro Striking.